Hey y'all, today we're in Guntersville, Alabama, heading to Guntersville State Park. We're coming in today on Highway 227, and as you can see, it's obvious that we're in the mountains. We're on a little bit of a windy road, but it's nothing that your big rig can't handle. We're pulling our 45-foot camper and didn't have any problems with it. And right here where this sign is where you officially enter the state park. The state park sits on Lake Guntersville, which is a 69,000 acre lake coming off of the Tennessee River. It's actually Alabama's largest lake. Fishing is good up here and water sports are very popular, and they have free boat ramps located throughout the park. Lake Guntersville State Park is over 6,000 acres, making it Alabama's third largest state park. There's a lot to do in here. They have over 36 miles of hiking and biking trails. They have a big area for a zip line. They have an 18-hole golf course. They have a big campground with 295 sites. They have a beach area. They have a gorgeous lodge with a couple of restaurants in it, and then a pool out back that overlooks the lake and the mountains in the background. There's a lot of wildlife here. So we're just going to kind of drive through and try to show y'all a little bit of all of it. You don't have to go very far in the park before you start seeing trailheads like this one. It has a small parking area and clear signs for you to be able to walk the trails. Now, there are a ton of trails in here, y'all. This is their trail map. I definitely suggest that you get one before you go, or, download it on your phone so you don't get lost. One thing to be aware of as you're riding through the park, there is a lot of wildlife here, and a lot of times they're just off the side of the road and will cross the road in front of you. As you come around this curve, you'll see the wastewater facility here. You'll find a different kind of wildlife. There are a couple of emus here and some goats and even some donkeys. Just up the road a piece are the lakeside cabins. Now, we've never stayed in one of their cabins, but they look really cute. If you go online at their website and look, they are very nice on the inside. They're not as rustic as I thought they would be. Definitely have some modern amenities. Continuing on through the park, this is where it starts to open up and you can really see the lake out there. This is another one of the free boat ramps. This is the Trail of Tears boat ramp. And we will continue on around. You'll see the beach area up here in a minute, and then we're heading to the campground. Now we're coming up to the campground. As soon as you enter the campground, there's a camp store there, and then you come on in. This area here on the right is the beach area where you can swim. You can see they have these nice docks out here to pull your boat up to. You can also fish from those. This gives you easy access to launch your kayak if you're bringing those. Now the campground itself is 295 improved sites, some with full hookup, but not all. Then they have a nice primitive area. They have all the modern amenities like laundry facilities, and there's clean bathhouses. They have a playground for the kids. There's a tennis court and a basketball court, and they even have a splash pad. And they have cabins here. If you don't have an RV, they have cabins here in the campground. This is a big campground, and we decided to do the full campground tour in a separate video, so I'll make sure to link that if y'all want to go watch it. Now we're going to head on up to the lodge and the golf course, and here's another deer. I'm telling y'all, you really have to keep your eyes peeled. This day we saw no less than probably 30 deer, and they were in several different locations. Sometimes they were packed together like this, and then other times there'd just be one standing by themselves, and they're always really close to the road, and a few times they cross the road in front of us, so y'all just be aware as you're coming through. They're beautiful to see, but they will definitely jump out in front of you. Now we're coming up to the golf course. Now, I don't play golf, so I don't know a whole lot about it, but they say that this is a championship 18-hole golf course. So that sounds kind of fancy, and it's pretty. And just across from the golf course is the Mabry Overlook. This is one of my favorite places to sit and watch the sunset when we're up here. They have these benches, and it's just a beautiful backdrop. This is also where part of the zip lining goes through. There's trails up here. You can see that trail right there, and then the zip line adventure. Now you can buy tickets for the zip line adventure at the lodge. This lodge is one of the fanciest and most beautiful state park lodges that you will find. It feels more like a resort than it does a state park lodge. Now, we are in Alabama, and they will remind you that hunting and fishing is a big thing here. Look at these wood carvings. There's just a lot of beautiful things in here to see. Of course, they have a gift shop where you can pick up souvenirs. They also have a couple of good restaurants here. The Pinecrest Dining is where we typically go. This side over here is called the Hickory Room. The left side is like a bar. You have to be 21 to enter on that side. Then the other side is dining. This is where we typically go. They have a seafood buffet on Friday night that's really good. And then they offer a breakfast menu. So whenever we're going hiking or whatever, we like to stop here and fuel up for the day. Yum. And that one. Oh, yum. Not only is the food good, but the views can't be beat. This is definitely the best view in the park. You can see for miles. Yes, they have a gorgeous pool over there. And looking this way, you can see the beach down there, and then that is the campground. And just to give you some perspective as to where we are, this is where the lodge is, and then down there's the campground. Here is a closer look at their pool. Man, could you beat this backdrop? I mean, come on. Swimming here with the sun going down in the evening. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Really, the whole park is beautiful. There's not really a bad place in it. There's so many picturesque views. Now, like I said, we stayed in the campground this time. We stayed on site number E9, and if you're interested, we have a full campground tour in a separate video. But for right now, we're going to sign off and enjoy this campfire. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and if you liked it, please remember to give us a thumbs up, and we'll see y'all on the next one.